Hello, 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 everyone. Let's see if the stream's working now. Hopefully it should be working. Don't know why I was doing that, but that was weird. It just did this weird thing where it was just like, yeah, you know? It's like, you know what? I just don't feel like working. And I was just like, well, that sucks. Yeah, I think it was. I was playing with things I should not have touched. But hey, our lights are working now. I figured out apparently my headlights were not set right. They were set wrong. And that's why they were weird. Because apparently I had my tail lights set to literally off during the nighttime. We might go do medical stuff. I feel like driving around a bit, though, first. We are using the... We are using the RTGI, though, right now, to see how well that goes. I would toggle it on and off to show you the difference. It's very minute, though. Essentially, it's just Reshade's version of, ray tracing. But there's certain lights it affects. So we shall do that. Loading. I hope it loads by the time I get over there. It's kind of why I'm taking my time. We're good, we're good. Ow. We're all dandy. Okay, so we get a good... Alright, 7, 8... And 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1,300, and 1,400. Yeah, 1,400. I think. I'm curious. What's my record? Nothing! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so 1,300. Cool. You know, I'll collect my welfare and then I'll pay with my welfare. Lamau. There we go. And we'll go. Driver's license. Okay. Okay, so now we can tear that one out. We can put that one there. ID. Okay, get that. Oh, whoops. It's because it's in. Yeah. Okay, I forgot. You can't, Yeah, we got the ID. And we got the wildlife license. The wildlife license doesn't matter as much, but alright. ID, driver's license, wildlife license, and it's our firearms license that we just don't have. Nice. Let's get heading down to our car. To our car. To our car. I'm curious. How are you supposed to dispose of old ID cards? I always just go to a police station, like. That's usually what I do. I'm just like. I was kind of wondering why there was a car there.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anyone inside.
It hurt. I appreciate you monitoring my car.
Yeah, I wasn't intending to. I just happened to see you come here. I was like, oh, nice.
That's kind of suspicious. Very suspicious.
What do you mean? I was picking up. I was making sure I had my valid IDs and all that.
Well, you have a good day, sir. Appreciate you looking out for us.
You too. I can't turn on my car. I can't turn on my car. One day I'll learn what the button is. Me forgetting buttons. It's okay, we'll just... Thank you for looking out for us. I was like, no, I was just wondering why there was just an abandoned cop car here. Watch if I was like, see if I ended up saying, oh yeah, I work at the hospital. So I was just like, you know, just being thoughtful. Look at, I can actually see the back lights. You know, we might start doing what we do on Red Dead, where we always try to have like 100 cash on us. So I guess we're gonna be putting like 10,548. There's something though about the hospital and that. I don't know. I've considered getting Joey to have a job change, something that's a bit more active and less just standing around. But I'm like, what do it be? What do it be? I also have to remember what button it was, because I don't genuinely remember. I genuinely do not remember. How much was I putting away? 10,548. $10, $5. Deposit. Bruh. I have too much money. I hate it. I hate sitting on this much money. Cause it's just like, bruh. Whoops. 10, 5, 4, 8. Ooh, that's clean. That's just clean. Wait a minute. Wait a second. 10% interest. Bought car. That's what he called it. Bought car 7. God damn. Man has 7 cars. You freaking crazy. Look at the last time I had a loan. I had one for a house and one for a car. But look at the interest rate. 2 completely different interest rates. Because I got this one after I got this one. So I had an increased interest rate. Because, cool. Were we about to learn the lesson about why we don't jaywalk? Imagine I get hit and just go. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. I'm gonna go back this way. I almost got hit there. Run, 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 run. It's F6. I clicked F4, F5, and I was just like, it can't be anything else. It's goddamn F6. I do want to dispose of these. It's like, you don't have a firearms license? No. I do want to see some things, because apparently they updated some MLOs that I'm actually curious. I'm curious about. Where was it? Changelog. Oh yeah, they also changed the DMV where the DMV is. Where's the DMV now? They moved the Davis one. Oh. So it used to be here. Now it's up here? I guess to avoid Southside, question mark? Do we do it? Do we be that person? Just be like... There. Who knows? Someone might get a free ID, I guess. I hope not, because that'd be a shame. Joey, why did you commit crime? I did it! Imagine though. I just want to see the DMV. The new one, I should say. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't crash my stream. Where was it? Bloom. Turn that back on. Back to that 3.0 Bloom. Some people like Bloom, some people hate it. I am particular about it. I am very particular about it. Oh, okay. So the DMV's here now. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, I'm not surprised by that. Yeah. Yup. I feel like it's probably better to go to the frickin'... You know, I might start coming to the DMV to issue my, driver's license. Because it makes the most sense. I didn't know that. Today I learned. What else did they change that I don't know of? Okay, they moved Cool Beans. Where's Cool Beans now? I know, I'm catching up with all these things. Cool. Cool Beans isn't there anymore, I'm pretty sure. I wish we had functional trains. Imagine if we had functional trains. I'm kidding, it would... On this server, it would be terrible, because we have so many different assets, it would never work. We would need to get a completely different pathing, just so then the train could be like, meow, and it could actually stop at that station up there. That's awkward. Imagine not wearing a seatbelt.
I'm not a cop, you idiot.
I didn't know that. How was I supposed to know? I didn't even look at it. You know what? It was because I slow rolled. That's why. That's why. It's because I slow rolled. That's why. That's why he said that. Because I slow rolled the gas station. So he probably thought I was slow rolling because it was like, oh god, cop. It's like, no. It's definitely not why. Oh, they did move Cool Beans.
Hi, Clarissa. Any auditions tomorrow?
So Cool Beans used to be... Cool Beans used to be over there. Like, down the road. So I guess they moved it to this corner, even though I'm gonna be honest, it's kinda cool. I can't really complain about it being here. Like, look at that. Look at this. I'm okay with this. Let's see if they locked it. They did. I want to just see what it looks like. So they got a patio out front. Ugh. Yes, they got a patio. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. They have a parking lot. They have their own parking lot. What? I wonder if you can... Oh, that's neat. That's cool. That's actually cool. They said supposedly they changed up the candy shop and Polito Hospital. I'm not too sure about that. They changed City Light Auto. They removed City Light Autos, and then they moved it. Okay, what else?
Yo, what's good, sexy? Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, the only businesses I kind of care about are the ones, like, around this area. So, like, Chopsticks is technically one of them, because Chopsticks is, like, here. You know? Like, Chopsticks is on that road. Let's hope that Chopsticks is open. Ooh, that was close. I keep going into the wrong app. Now hear me out. What if... Okay. What if he were to work at a weed place? I don't know, I feel like that's weird. That feels like retirement. Going from, like, a very secure job to just... Plus it would end up just being standing around more. Now that I think about it. No! It's not open! I just noticed that. No! Dear Jerkin Meat Boys. Oh. It's a valid point. Could someone open a food place because buh. No! Also, I figured out the pearls, that is actually the new MLO from Gabs, apparently. I didn't know that. It's not a custom MLO, it's just Gabs. And I was just like, wait, what? I just find that, like, crazy. That... oh god, I did it. I did it again. I had to do... There you go. I miss her. I've considered doing safer. I've definitely considered it. Look at this. Self-drive. Imagine. The other option, which is probably the boldest option, But I mean, it makes sense for him, all things considered, is working at the Better Business Bureau. Which might be like, how does it make sense? If you think about all the things he's been trying to advocate for, at least he used to do it a little bit more. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit more lazy. Ready? Oh, I can see. I can see. I can see. Yeah, I can see. Open. $1.5? It's been a while. It's not even been a while. It was one less day. Hello? It's so bright. I can't see. It hurts. It hurts. Ali, you know why it's so bright in here now? I think the RT, because the way the global illumination works is because of those lights up there. It actually freaking illuminates the it actually makes it so you can see in the hospital, and I'm not used to it. I'm just like, what the frig? I can actually see. But that also means once it gets dark and the power goes out, oh, I ain't gonna see. I'm gonna be like, what the frig? Hello? I don't see no one. No, I don't see no one now. I hate it. Yes, I hate it. But that is okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. 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 Here, you're gonna go there, there. So weird. This feels so smooth now. Like, I can literally see it, like, wee! Bruh. What the frig? I don't remember it being that smooth. Like, moving things from one place to another. Oh, you can't put the same item into itself. I know I can't. Don't make fun of me. Bro. Don't do it. Don't. Yet. I'm getting paid right now. I'm forgetful. Wait, what's my radio at right now? Well, it's just like you get the biggest. Yes. Yes, it's 1.5. You dummy. I can actually see! What the frig? Hello.
Hello, welcome to 1.4 and not 1.5.
You know what? I don't even know you.
It's okay, at least I know the radio.
Rude.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I kept saying hi on that radio, no one was saying anything. I was like, what's going on?
I saw that.
What about
I mean, it's
CMS?
under additional information. What? I'm
CMS,
so confused.
Combined
Oh,
Medical
CMS.
Services.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of it. It doesn't. I don't
All
feel.
right. Let me mark you as discharged, and just give me 2 seconds.
It doesn't flow in a sentence.
Damn, Maverick, we almost died together. Fuck yeah, bro.
Can you tell her next time I want my paint?
I'll let her know next time you want more.
Yo, honest to God, bro, thank God the guy that was treating me was a newly promoted nurse, because that motherfucker gave me all the good shit. Not gonna lie.
No.
Wait, is that why he got good shit and why I didn't get any?
Probably.
You got
the
the
new
one who
guy?
just recently got promoted.
I feel like this is the time I say.
I did or he did?
rookies.
You did. So you got treated by
Joey.
Joey, yeah.
Not me though.
You got treated by Hale, I think.
No.
The other Joey.
Hale was there.
So
Yeah.
Bobby was treated by Physician Hale, who is a surgeon fellow with Lasco, who is a staff nurse.
You know what
So
I
he
found
had
out?
Yeah, Lasco
really good
Lasco was the
surgeon.
main person treating me,
Yeah.
and then the other one hopped in after.
And then Maverick got the recently promoted staff nurse. She still did a good job. Just didn't
All
give
I
you
know is I
payments.
hate my life now.
Why?
I think I remember her
So-
saying,
so
"Not
now-
on my watch, you pussy." Whenever my heart stopped or something, I don't quite remember.
So
No, she said that, and I'm pretty sure she smacked you
Something-
too. No, I'm just
Something
joking.
like that. She said, "Not on my watch, you pussy, bitch."
I love Joey. I'm gonna start using that. Not on my watch, you
Thank you.
pussy ass bitch. Your heart ain't dying.
You think you can die on me or something?
Exactly.
And then like I don't know, somebody came in and said that they would like tell everybody I
I
had
like-
a small dick if I died. And
It's
then
like,
I
why do you
found
hate
out-
your life? This.
She said,
Just
"Go
start
fuck
hooking
yourself"
you
or
up to a
something.
car
Honest to
battery.
God, that sounds about right.
I think it was McSwagger or something.
I'm gonna go look at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
new
it
livery.
was-
It looks cool.
It was McSwagger. It was me. So it was literally 4 of us in the room together. It was
Yo, look at that. That's clean. That's so clean looking. Yo. Bruh. That's sick. That's cool. I like that. That's cool.
Have you guys ever watched like The Rookie and like they have like, I mean, you look like a rookie when they accidentally put their underplate carrier on top of their vest or on top of their shirt.
I did that shit in the academy. It fucking made me so mad. It's a convenient thing. I'm like, we look like a bunch of. I can't say that.
Say it. Say it.
I mean, do you still want that lift, Maverick?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying let's go.
No.
You can get your own lift.
Oh my god, the mighty of Thor shall scream for you.
I actually like that livery. That's a really nice livery. On the car. That's the livery on the car. I said it's a really nice livery.
I
I've
like
never.
the new liveries.
So they are new.
Huh?
So I talked to someone in a shared vehicle at the courthouse, and I thought I was seeing
their
things.
cars be green, so yeah.
Well, I thought I was seeing things because I'm like, I know that's a sheriff, but it looks different. But I like it. It's clean. I can look really close at it and I don't see any messed up paintwork.
Bobby, I has a question.
See you later,
But yeah, I have a reason for hating my life.
Bobby,
Why?
what
What's that?
does 6 hours?
Why do I hate my life? So
You said
Yes.
what?
we've
What is
not
the 6
met
hours
before
definition?
because I've never met you ever.
Yeah,
Hi, name's Joey Cooper.
Yeah.
We have two people that work here now. One was my first one and one was my last name.
Oh yeah.
So there's
I'll be
Joey,
back.
the therapist person, and then there's some other Cooper that is a
Oh, patient. Sorry. One second.
they're a medical student, I believe. So yeah, I'm like, well, now there's two Joeys and there's two Coopers. So you can't really call me by my first name or my last name.
I could just call you.
Alright, I'm gonna go in my head for like 10 minutes. I'm just gonna sit in the locker,
Bye,
okay?
but what-
Okay.
what's poppin'?
MVA.
What happened? Ah. Any broken
That sounded
bones?
important.
I don't think so.
Alrighty, any trouble breathing? Any numbness, pain, or
Fine.
tingling anywhere?
That's fine.
Who is
Maybe scale
that?
1 through 10?
Morphine scale.
Morphine scale, I got you, buddy. I'll give you some fen. Alrighty. Just gonna apply some ice packs. Get you all situated. here,
Simple.
okay?
What
I'm
about
actually
morphine?
giving him fen. You want some rock?
I want some rocks.
Yes, I can give you some general anesthesia. You know, knock you right out.
Do you have some ice, sir? That's not melting.
Some ice?
It's not
Like that
melting.
drug?
Why is this?
Exactly.
No, I don't carry ice on me. Or
God damn it.
ever.
What? Why is this arm all black?
All right, buddy. You should
I'm
be good to go,
confused.
okay?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
Do you have a massive
I'm
sleeve
stuck.
tattoo? Or am I crazy?
Who has a sleep?
You.
tattoo?
You
Him?
Yeah.
on your right arm. Is that a
Yeah.
massive? Oh, okay. I thought it was crazy or something.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what it is is Leo here?
Exactly.
That's the bitch. Alright.
Hey Mo.
What were you saying about what you're gonna call me then?
Yes.
I said I would just call you Joey Cooper. You're an NP, aren't you?
Yes.
NP Cooper, easy there. Problem solved.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Did we just
I'm
hire you?
good.
I recognize you. I think I talked to you like a week ago, maybe.
Yes. Yes. I'm Dr. Ling.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, Mama Red, right? Or something?
Yes, Mama Red.
There we go.
You didn't
That's...
forget, yes. You guys can call me Mama Red. I'm good. I'm Gucci with that.
Interesting.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, not bad, you know.
And it provides nothing.
Tired, exhausted, caffeine withdrawal.
And tired,
Hungry.
exhausted today?
Feeling like my name's been stolen.
I woke
Why?
up.
Two people
Wait,
know.
why?
Why?
Why
Because
is that?
because now we have a student a student with the same last name as me, even though we're not related, and we already had someone with the same first name as me.
It's okay,
Really?
just get a more
Yep.
unique last name. Easy.
Or do you
Hey,
not have a nickname?
I wore it first. I
You
don't have a
nickname?
nickname. It's just Joey. It's not even short for anything.
I was gonna say your nickname, but then I realized I can't, so I'm not going to.
What would you
Yeah,
know about my
well-
nicknames? I just met you today.
That's why I said. I mean, I've been told about you.
I'll be back.
By who?
What,
They call you the Forever Med student.
wait.
God, I blame Ed.
I've done.
I mean, you can come up with snappy and snazzy nicknames.
Yeah,
we
you
can
know, to
call you,
separate
like-
it.
We could call you like Big J or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, that's a
What?
good,
What do you
that's a
think
good
I
one.
am? A rapper?
You could be. You're a medical rapper. Let's go.
I
Got
mean, you
the
don't have to be
advance.
a hip hop artist to have. Okay, all right. You don't like Big J. What's another? What do you like to do? What are your
Oh, we could call
hobbies
you
or something?
Coop.
You could call me Coops. That would be different. That'd be very
Coop
modern.
is a cute name.
See?
Okay, now I don't want the because you said it's cute. Nah.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not turned on by calling you Coop. Like, it's a cute name. What do you want me to say? It's like a pet name, you know?
Oh, even worse.
Is
Do you have a
it?
wait? Do you have a significant other? Do they have a name for you?
I have 3.
You have
Me,
3
myself, and I.
significant
Yeah,
others?
they're called me, myself,
Oh.
and I.
Hey,
Okay.
self-love is the best love, you know?
Self love is the most important love. So
Exactly.
I would definitely agree with that.
As the one amazing RuPaul Charles said, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else?
Absolutely.
I don't know who that is, but yeah. True.
And so, wait. So you share a name with who?
Josephine.
Josephine.
Nicolai?
Necklace or something. It's a really
Wait,
long.
you saying
name.
your first name is Josephine?
No, that's the thing. I'm the only actual Joey. But the funny thing is, I do call Joey Joey. I mean, Josephine
so
Joey,
Josephine, her nickname is Joey.
which is fine.
Well, why can't we just call you Joe?
That makes me feel like I'm like 20 years older than I actually am.
So a person who was born with the name Joe is automatically an old person?
Yeah.
That's not true. You can have any
Do I look
name,
like I have a receding hairline?
but do you have a receding hairline?
No.
Okay, then so why would you put that on yourself?
See, I like you. I like your logic and how you think.
It's like, goddamn
Joey.
therapists.
We need to work on that logic for yourself, hon.
Therapists with their goddamn way of thinking.
Weird.
They're just good. They're good at poking and like
Poking
you know,
and
yeah,
prodding
and flipping the script.
flipping the script and putting it all on you and make you take responsibility.
Exactly.
Nah! Damn it. You can't make yourself feel bad when you're around a therapist because they just make you feel good.
No, I will not allow you to do that. Not in my presence. No, I won't let you do that.
It's like, I hate this. Well, you know what you could do? You could do this to make your life better. It's like, I want to have anger. Let me have anger.
You know, I say, look, you have a right to feel how you feel. You have to process your feelings. You know what tickles me though is
People with their fingers.
people automatically when they say, you know what, I don't want to share anything. I want to talk to a therapist, right? Or I don't believe in that. And then before you know it, I'm just, casual clothes, smoke my cigarette, and before you know it, they sharing everything.
It's that white coat syndrome. They see that you're, they see a badge, they see a stethoscope, and they automatically are like, no. But if they see you in plain clothes,
I'm gonna catch
they
Sleepy.
view you as somebody like just like everybody else, right?
Mhm.
That's where they start opening up and shit.
I'm gonna catch her so many times. I'm gonna slip her up so many times.
Trick them into putting in that appointment so you can actually help them.
It's not Sleepy. This is Ava.
I'd be like, oh,
Completely
I had
different
my fair share
person.
of people like that where they didn't want to get surgeries that were life-saving surgeries.
mm-hmm.
Where I kind of just like,
Wait, you were
I
a
wouldn't say
surgeon?
manipulate. Yeah, I'm a surgeon, just not here yet.
Oh,
Yeah, I I have a degree in surgery, specialize in trauma surgery.
I have a
and
degree
another
in nursing.
in emergency medicine. Hell yeah. That's why you're an MP, right?
Yeah.
But I wasn't safer and they transferred over because I'd rather do more than just, you know, put a C collar and bring them down here, you know?
But they at least get to go around and, drive around and all that.
I mean, that's nice and all, but I'd rather be more in
We're
depth
kind of
with
confined to
my
here.
medical care. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, sometimes we get to go out on calls. If there's no safer or they're tied up, they can request one of us.
If they're tied up, we'll raid.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why we have the land stalkers or like.
No, that's why we have scissors.
DBH. Oh my god. Like DBH, I'm pretty sure DBH could do house calls. So,
if
you
necessary.
can call contact DBH. Yeah.
Someone
someone doesn't wanna
appreciates my
do an
dad humor.
appointment-
Woo.
Like I've had house calls before for DBH.
You were DBH too?
No. DBH appointments. Like
Oh.
I think
came to like
Preferring
me.
personally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, instead of coming to a hospital, because some people get scared of hospitals, so they see a hospital.
Hospitals
like,
are
oh my
very
God.
intimidating. It gives a sense of finality to it,
Mhm.
and it forces you to realize that
How severe something can be.
and how finite we are as human beings.
Is it
Yeah, and
bad
this
that
hospital is
I,
fucking huge too, so that's
It
already scary.
is. It is massive.
after
It
seeing
is
that
massive.
most recent MDT, is it bad that I'm hoping that this Ranger Lopez puts his phone number on the MDT?
Take my number from the MDT. You have my
God,
consent.
God damn it! I was really hoping he'd actually put it in the MDT so I could be like, "Hi, how'd you get
I mean,
get my
you could
phone
look
number?"
Up his number,
I-
but that would.
I
break it.
mean, you put it in the MDT. Every
Yeah.
emergency
Sure, I
services
have
knows your phone number
Lopez's
now.
number.
Every
That's what I mean. Imagine if he actually put it in the MDT. We would have all had it.
I just got told yesterday not to date a cop, so I was like, all right.
That's probably a good idea.
I mean, fair.
I would.
And then I got
will
hit
be
on by a
honest with
cop.
you. I would agree to that because my ex-husband, he was a police officer, and he was a workaholic on top of that. So I would concur to that.
Cops are just the epitome of work yourself into the grave type energy.
And you know what the strange thing is? The strange thing is, somehow they forget that they are the ones that decide to clock in and then to clock out. So
exactly.
So when I was, we got our divorce and everything like that, and but of course, it's easier in a way to date someone and when you're colleagues. But I know I had one friend that was going through that motion. I said, wait a minute, you do realize you are the one that makes the decision when you clock on duty, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I said, well, you can make a decision. I will take my girl on a date before I go on duty or after I get on duty. So there's no excuse.
Even like a little cute breakfast date, something just to show a little effort that you actually
But
want to be in
you
that
know what it is? It's easy to drown yourself in your work when
Me
you
just
don't
sitting
want to
there.
face issues.
I just like
Call
to
me
say I
out.
have
Call
zero
me out.
experience. I just like to
Yeah.
say I have zero experience in this field.
I
With dating
did that for a while.
colleague?
No, just
could never date a
dating in
colleague.
general.
I'm very headstrong when it comes to medicine. If I know you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna step in. Just
Step in
because I
what?
put in the time and effort to correct your wrongdoing.
Wait, so are you a workaholic then? Both
who,
of
me?
you. Are you a
Check-
workaholic?
I do a lot of the graveyard shifts.
Considering you're a
so I
therapist,
tend to get
I
a lot
would
of the
never.
traumas.
I would rather not agree or deny that allegation.
I like to work because it gives me a sense of belonging, that I'm actually putting what I studied for to practice, than just chilling off.
That sounds
duty.
like a very complicated way of saying yes.
Well, yeah, technically yes, but do you make time for you?
In between patients, yeah, I'll read a book.
No, you in personal time, you enjoying yourself outside of the comfort of-
No, she's gonna.
Nah.
Do you know about Charlie Brown? You remember Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
the cartoon? His best friend Linus.
Mm-hmm.
Linus had that blanket.
Yeah.
That was his security blanket.
Mm-hmm.
That was his sense of safety.
I have a security scalpel.
See,
That's scary that you have a
in gold.
security scalpel.
Listen, it was given to me by my parents before they passed away, okay?
Oh, that's, yeah. So
I cherish it.
That feels like a very
workaholic-
familiar story for some
workaholism-
reason.
What do you mean? How do you know that gives us
It feels like a TV
scalpel?
show thing.
What? Is my life a TV show to you now?
Oh,
No,
I'm gonna cry.
orale.
I don't know what that means.
Well, my parents were immigrants, so me going to
No,
university and
I
becoming a
just
surgeon.
swear I
was a
remember
big
I saw a
thing.
TV show where there's this like doctor and he had this scalpel that made him feel comfortable or something.
I don't know what TV show you're talking about, to be honest.
They call it the Good Doctor.
I've only seen Grey's Anatomy.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
he
they
had
have a
like
lot of sex
he
in
had
the
like
show.
this scalpel or whatever that he's had ever since his childhood, and it made him feel comfortable. It's his one thing. One day in one
I don't
episode
know
he
if a
lost
child
it.
should have a scalpel.
No,
Right.
it was like a toy scalpel. It wasn't an actual scalpel. It was like a toy
Oh, well,
scalpel.
mine's a full flesh, can cut your flesh type scalpel.
Oh,
So that's your security blanket.
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'm just
The
gonna
one I use for
repeat what I just
surgeries.
got told. I don't think a child should just have a, scalpel.
A knife as a toy.
Yeah. Just your words, not mine.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said.
I mean, we all have our own version of a security blanket, something or someone that makes us feel safe. It's just the key thing is that we got to know what it is for and not give it any more meaning than what necessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, if I lose that scalpel, it's over.
See,
Like I am.
would
put
you
in
would
this
you pick?
hospital
Would you
and
find something else?
I don't know how easy that would be for me, but I would definitely destroy this hospital looking for it.
Because the value that you place on.
Of course, I had it when I was a resident and a fellow.
I don't think I have.
Joey just like,
I don't believe I have
chaos?
a security
Question mark?
blanket. I don't think I've ever had that.
I have a
was
blanket at my
forced and
house.
young. You know what I bet.
Oh, Joey, you were so blunt.
Oh. I mean,
I'm going to break this therapist one day.
I think you're already getting there. Her security blanket is going to be her hands around your neck. I swear to God.
I feel like it would not go well if you ever had a therapy session with me. You'd be asking me questions.
you'd be listen. You'd be amazed. You would be amazed at the kind of sessions I've had.
I don't doubt that.
So
I've never had a therapy
I
session.
don't think I would. I don't think that. I don't think I can be surprised or shocked. I'm like, okay. All right. I've had some interesting ones, to be honest with you.
Stop being so aggressive.
I'm sorry, I hit like 7 muscles. There we go. Ooh.
Why would you hit your muscles? You weirdo.
Yeah, muscle cramps. See, she be cramping.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
How long y'all been on shift today? Oh, okay.
Less.
Okay.
I was driving around. Apparently, I've been driving around with a suspended. I mean, not a suspended license, like a
Expired.
like a bunch of expired licenses for like the past month.
Oh yeah, they're actually like, where are
And I'm like, oh yeah, interesting. Like, I should probably get that, that
Were
worked
you
out.
speeding?
No.
You just have, I mean, what made you look at your license?
It just came to mind. I was just like, wait a minute. I have to freaking... I should check my license, because I forgot I have to get a new license like every month. And
I think they changed that because mine expire in 2
I think it's every 3 months now, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's every 3.
months.
I don't know. My expiry said it was last month.
Oh.
Maybe it's been past the 3 months for you.
It said 07. It is 08.
Well,
I was like,
I
well,
guess-
I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, go renew your licenses, Bozo.
And then you
I'm
know
about
what
to do it. Let me just, hold on, let me check mine.
the funny thing is, right? After I came out, so when I got to the courthouse to get everything all worked out, right?
Shit, I should
There was an officer's car just sitting there, like, and I was like, I didn't see anyone in the courthouse, so I was kind of like, oh, okay, odd. Maybe they're in one of the offices. I didn't check or anything, because I'm gonna be honest, not my responsibility, not my car. But then an officer came by and was just like, thank you. I was like, yeah, I kind of saw your car sitting there, and they're like, that's kind of suspicious. And I'm like, what do you mean? I just got here and I just saw your car. I went in to get my licenses renewed, and then I didn't see anyone in there. So then I came out and I was like, well, that's kind of odd. I didn't see anyone in there, so... And they're like, well, we appreciate your gratitude. I'm like, I mean, I wasn't intentionally watching it or anything. I was just making sure my license
You'd be
is
like,
all
thank you for the ego boost. I will take it.
Oh no, they jokingly put their lights on. I don't think it was for me though, because they left immediately afterwards. But I was about to pull the freaking. It's the first time I didn't pull the Saha card. Being like, I work for the hospital. I wouldn't do anything with your car.
Choice Brews is open. It's very early to go and drink right now.
Wait,
I love.
there's a coffee place open.
I love when
Choice
people
Brews is
try and
a
just
sports
take me
bar.
hostage. Or like, do you have anything illegal? on you?
Nobody-
And I'm like, "It's
Nobody
more of
takes
an
me
issue for
hostage
me."
anymore.
It's
Are
'cause
you
you're-
upset about that you're not taken hostage?
I'm sorry you're not being impelled with
You know what?
trauma.
You know what? I probably should have changed the tone in which I said that.
I mean, I don't
You
know what
sounded
it
very
made the
sad
difference
about it.
because, I mean, you do.
As a medical student, I used to get taken
disappointed.
hostage a lot more often. And I guess ever since I
But are you
said...
disappointed? Are you disappointed that you know? Are you disappointed in that?
Me personally, yeah. Joey, no.
Big Joe.
Fair.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Stop pricking.
Mm-hmm.
Stop digging.
I treated a patient yesterday who started like. So the weird thing is that recently a lot of patients have been just trying to res me up
For what?
and like ask for my number and stuff.
Oh, never mind.
And then
That's
I
alcohol
was like,
company.
I was like, don't worry. It's like, I'll get your number off the MDT, and I just never text.
Oh,
never
wait a
actually do
minute.
it.
You know what? I just realized you said Riz. Please forgive me. I'll be 51, my birthday. I'm learning this new terminology. Riz. Okay, I get it. I think I know. Charisma. That's a dude word for charisma. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh.
so Riz is like kind of just
Did I
trying to,
learn
like,
something?
get on your good side, get your number, try to date you, type of like energy.
No, don't date your patients.
I obviously am not. I was diffusing the situation by saying
again-
I would get their number off the MDT, and I never did.
Then again, the
See, we
thing
can't do
is,
low
like...
vibrational around here.
Then again, the thing is, when you think about it, right? Technically, isn't everybody within the city a possible patient? So then, like, who would you date?
I mean, that's
Like, has
good
nobody ever
analysis.
thought of that, though? Like, if you can't
I
date
don't
your
date.
patients, then how do you really date anyone?
I mean, you could date your patients, you just can't necessarily work on
And then,
Work on
your
them.
significant other.
right? Because then when you think about it, it gets even worse, right? It gets even worse because then you can also think about it like this. If you shouldn't date your coworkers, right? But you also shouldn't date your patients. and your coworker happens to get hurt, and then they end up becoming your patient and your coworker.
If you were the only person capable of treating those injuries and you know you can separate work and personal life, then go for it. Like I've had to operate on some.
If I had a significant other, I would never do it. Even if I can separate it, I would never do it.
But let me ask you a question. Since we're talking like that, imagine dating a psychologist or a psychiatrist.
I prefer not to be called crazy every second.
No, that's.
I'd rather not someone dig at me every second of the day.
What?
You just don't want to be psychoanalyzed? Is that what's happening?
That's what you're saying. Like, you come home and you're like, okay, you come home 30, 40 minutes late, and then you're like, oh, honey, I'm sorry, I'm late. I got stuck in traffic.
Are you sorry?
Are you?
No.
Like, could you not have, yeah.
Start hitting them with the...
Yeah, because I'm going to, but it's to be a psychiatrist or psychologist or a therapist, you have to, you're a person that analyze constantly. So I'm constantly analyzing. I'm constantly reading body language. And then also I am a Capricorn. So
the simple question of how are you turns into the most complicated thing for psychiatrists. It's like, how are you? I'm doing well. That's just like, are you? You don't sound like you're doing well. You want to talk about it? It's like, no, I just said I'm fine. It's like, leave me alone.
Talk like that. I would just.
That's just like, now why are you raising your voice at me? You seem a little agitated. It's just like, shut up.
I wasn't very analytical. I'm analytical, period. That's my personality. But, I wasn't always.
Oh, you said imagine. That's what I was imagining. And that would be worst case scenario.
But it's not like that. But you just one thing that you would just have to know. That if you would,
it's true.
Whoever,
it'd just be like,
bro, psychiatrist.
Stop it.
You might as well just constantly be truthful, period. Because they're gonna know. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna pick up on everything. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, can't confirm.
Got it. So I just avoid them at all costs. Got it.
No.
Done.
Because I'll try and sneak like a small lie past Angel, and she's just like, so tell me what actually happened. And I'm like, fuck.
Exactly.
I can't lie to Angel.
But why would
Lying's not as hard as you think it is.
It's not that I can't. I just won't.
You just
Very
have
honest.
To hit certain social cues, and you'll be fine.
I'm not much for lying. If someone's dying, I'm gonna tell them they're dying. They actually appreciate it 90% of the time.
I'm not telling you to lie to your patients, say they're not dying. That would go get you. That goes against your Hippocratic oath. But lying is just not as hard as people think it is.
Yeah, people leave in these things called white lies. I'm like, I'll still lie.
A lie is a lie.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Growing up, being the child of the product of the project, you learn things. You just learn how to maneuver. Let me tell you something. I feel like this. There's different levels to it. It's all about the motive behind it. Yeah, it's all behind the motive. Like, for example, snitching. To me, in the street code, there's 2 levels of snitching. Snitching that is to save your own ass is what gets you beat down. Snitching where it's going to save your whole crew and your people, that's susceptible. So I'm agreeing, like, what if it's all about the motive behind it,
bro.
If I'm going to lie and it's to protect the people I care about, I feel like that's acceptable. However, I just believe in telling the truth, period. Period. Whether it hurts or not. I feel like care about me with the truth.
That just hit on so many different levels.
Well,
the snitching thing.
The snitch thing?
Most people just think of snitching as snitching. That's it. You snitched, period.
Oh, if I can get above you and get a higher position than you, I will snitch you the fuck out. I don't give a fuck who you are.
You might not know this, but guess what? I actually got someone fired from this hospital because I said something. So, because I quote unquote snitched on them. So.
But we have a code.
Unfortunately,
I worked too damn hard for my job to let somebody.
That's the thing. It was exactly what it was. They were. I don't remember what it was they did, but they did something that was malpractice and whatnot. I knew about it, and then an officer came here. They asked me questions, and I just told them the truth essentially, and they're like, let's just say I didn't say the person got arrested like within the next day or two.
Elizabeth Knox.
You know about them? Are they that well known?
Everybody knows about Elizabeth Knox. Yes, we hear about her every time at the debriefs. Well, we used to.
Well,
it's kind of slowed down.
I'd like to say that I'm basically the confirmation reason that got her fired.
Well, that's good because Elizabeth Knox faked she did someone's autopsy who she had personally killed. She hired a hitman, and she also smuggled like 60 to 80 suture kits from this hospital.
Oh, I only did the whole suit. I didn't help with the whole like.
No, yeah, but you gave them the grounds to actually go.
I gave them the information relating to the things being handed out basically like candy.
Yeah. So what you gave them basically helped them confirm all the other things. She did an autopsy for somebody who was in a department, a very high-ranking department, and they had their significant other murdered.
And the thing is, anyone that asks me if I feel bad about it, sure, there's a small part of me because they were a coworker, but at the same time, I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather not have those repercussions with the hospital in the long run. So I'd say like it's a 95 to 5% split of me feeling bad to not feeling bad at all. I'm sorry, but you know how the saying goes, fuck around, find out? That's essentially what it was.
I mean, she also got reckless what she was doing, so it's eventually going to catch up to you.
It's like, well...
If you're pulling 60 to 70 suture kits out at once, that's going to ping in the logs.
Oh no, it was very obvious.
Yeah. So what she was is super fucking corrupt.
And I mean, the criminals that would come and did not help. Because then they used to be asking for things like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not giving you a suture kit. And they're like, well, some people would. I'm like,
You know...
Who's that?
What? Okay, English, please. We don't talk cat.
Was that you, Bobby?
Huh?
Did you just meow?
No, I didn't meow. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Who that is, as someone would say.
It's Bobby. It's fucking Bobby.
I'm gonna tell you a story kind of on the line of that.
Does it start with Once Upon a Time?
No, not Once Upon a Time.
God damn it.
Sort of, sort of. So when I was recently graduated from medical school and was an intern at the hospital in Southern Virginia, there was that's when I decided I wanted to go into the field of psychiatry and whatnot. And so the psychiatrist there, really nice woman, at the time there were no rules like it was with the PD that, obviously you couldn't date a felon with PD, but at the time, the health system there, they didn't have such rules. Only thing that, you just make sure that you keep your nose clean. But she was dating the leader of that sect, the Vagos there. Yep. And I didn't have a problem. She's really good, very good psychiatrist and stuff like that. I shadowed her and did a lot of my study up under her. But what happened was they were in a tumultuous relationship. And so they were like, Dr. Lane, would you mind giving us couple therapy? So yeah, okay, sure. Giving them couples therapy and stuff like that. So a few weeks later, he comes to me and he's like, well, everybody else called me Mama Red. But they was like, Mama Red, listen, would you do something for me? Can you tell her, look, there's a race going on. I bought her this $1 million car. I forgot the name of the car. She wants it. No, she didn't want to give it to him. So they were going back and forth, back and forth.
Me
back
staring
and
at the
forth
amount of
about
money I have.
car. Well, that
I'm just
led
thinking,
to
holy
even
hell.
more with them, and then eventually, you know, they decided to split up. So what happened was,
I hate it.
she decides that she wanted, I guess, I don't know, maybe she felt like he was harassing her or something. So she goes to PD, and inadvertently, as she's telling PD
How
about
much
it,
money do I have?
in the midst of all of this going on, all of a sudden she gets hit by a truck. Happens to be that the people, whoever the witnesses was like, they were all wearing yellow. So she had to have emergency surgery. She's in ICU. We're there, me, Dr. David.
Oh God!
Is from there as well, and
I have half a
Ella,
mil.
all of us was
I don't
there.
want to be a millionaire.
And we're on duty, and all of a sudden SWAT comes barging in, shuts the hospital down. Yes, SWAT shuts the entire hospital down. Gets her out of ICU, and she had just come out of just woke up the day before out of ICU. Snatches her and arrests her. Well, come to find out, as she was telling and I scared the word snitching. She must have forgot that she shared a home with that Vago. So when they got the subpoena for the Vago in their home, they found in her closet and storage medical supplies.
Well,
which was a no-no.
Yeah.
Oh.
And because of that, like, how did you not know that? How did you forget? I'm not, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say what to do is a criminal.
I'm getting you wrong.
But if you know you are dating a known gang affiliate, a known gang leader, you don't think it was wise? You thought it was wise to share the same closet? After investigating, they found out that she not only was she giving supplies, medical supplies, to them to help them when they were in wars. She would also give them the information of who so in other words, if one of their enemies was in the hospital, she would tell them who was in the hospital so that they would get clapped. I guess that's the word. When they got released from the hospital. Yeah. What the? I was blown away by that. And because of that, and I was in shock, because of that, number one.
You were blown away, but you were just a witness.
It's just, no, I'm saying someone who I was studying under, working with, helping, that was the lack of common sense.
Yeah.
So because of that, they made it an official rule that you could not date or affiliate with felons.
Good for them.
All because of her and her actions.
Yeah, thankfully we don't have that rule, because I know
I say good for them. I like that.
Choose to.
I mean, a good example of that would be Jasper and Arizona.
To be fair,
I mean, yeah, but that's where you kind of hope it would go, right? They change their lives around, etc.
But but the thing is, like, when you think about it, right? Almost everyone, whether they admit it or not, unless they are picture frickin' perfect, has committed at least a speeding crime. At the very least. I've seen how people drive around here. Everybody's sped at least once or twice. Whether they've got caught for it or not, that's a whole nother thing. So technically, if you can't date felons, and you say you are not a felon, almost everyone in the city's a felon, because speeding's not wait, that's how the word.
No, I get your point. I get your point.
Okay, well, I guess they're not technically a felon, but they're still technically someone that's committed a crime.
Felony speeding, but I don't think that would make you a felon.
Yeah. But that's why it's like the term felon is so
vague.
It's such a it's such a vague term because
you
it's
can't
like
be a convicted.
by
felon.
definition though. Like if you're going based on the definition of felon, there are tons of freaking felons.
I mean, technically, I used to be one.
Like, but that's what I mean though. Like,
Same.
technically, by definition, there's a lot of felons. Which is interesting. But that's why it's like, well, the word felon's very loosely used. And it's hard to distinguish, oh, you're dating felons. It's like, oh, because they got felony speeding, or they got some, like, minute felony charge that really doesn't...
Well, that's just like jobs like McDonald's, etc., etc. They hire felons. It all depends on what type of felony it is.
See, that's why I go by the statement of, see, context matters.
Bobby,
like,
are you a felon? Let me date you.
Huh?
Are you a felon?
Have you ever got felony speeding?
No, I should have, but I didn't.
Okay. Well, if you actually got pulled over for it, would you have gotten felony speeding?
Probably not.
That's why he became a cop, so he can do felony speeding and not get arrested.
That's on God.
And you know what? The amount of people that say that, it's scary. Because it's true. It's unfortunately true.
It's so true.
It's like, see, now I can speed because all I have to say is, well, my lights and sirens were on. It's like, but...
Or, you know what got me out of
I'm not gonna lie, surprisingly, I don't go through red lights and shit like that, unless, like, I treat every red light like it's a fucking stop sign because these red lights be going crazy. They sit there for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I do that too. I treat them like
I don't ever pull somebody over for that.
Depending on where it is, most of the time I will treat it like a four-way stop sign, I'll admit to that.
I do it, period. I treat all of them as a four-way stop.
I don't ever pull somebody over for going through a stop sign.
I do wish that we had those...
Hospital a couple of days ago going 110.
Yeah, well, I don't pull somebody over for going through red lights unless they blatantly just zoom through it, don't even like attempt to stop to let other people go through, like they just go straight through it, then I'll pull them over. But like, other than that, I don't really use my lights and sirens like that.
Like
the only issue that I have is, and I am big on this, I am real big on this, do as I say, not as I do, because I'm gonna call you out on it. And if I see officers wanting to enforce the law, but they don't do it for themselves, I'm gonna call you out on it. And that's the only thing I don't like. Other than that, I'm Gucci. You get what I'm saying?
Also, what is up with the cops when people ask for badge numbers, they refuse to give them out?
Well, that's actually, okay, yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. What people don't understand is that so if an officer refuses to give you their badge number and their name, it's not actually like they don't need to give you their name specifically, just your badge number. But their name is recommended to everything. But if they refuse to give you their badge number and their name, that's an easy fireable offense.
So what are they? So what can they give us? Like out of those two things,
like
their name or their badge.
Like what should they give us?
Their badge number is you have to give them. Like you have to give them your badge number no matter what.
Okay. So for like
your name, you have to give.
Can we get your badge number? They're just like, I'm Officer so and so, and then that's, if they really want that, that's all they have to give.
Well, the only reason why it's recommended and that it's required that you give somebody your name as well is considering the fact that I could say, hey, my badge number is.
And then just name a random number.
Yeah, my badge number is 210, and that'd be a whole completely different person, which is Jay McSwagger. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, if you said that, I would have believed you.
They can get in trouble for that.
As a regular citizen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about your badge number because it means nothing to me. I'm not gonna know what it means at all. At least with a name, I can do something.
But you know, but you know what the badge number means. It's their work ID in a sense. So like
I use it every time I go to a call.
I'm only gonna use your badge number, honestly, if I'm trying to report you for something.
It's
And
the
that's the
few.
point. That is the point. Listen, this just like.
But if I'm just asking your name, it's just because I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to be friendly. Like, do you want me to just call you, hey, officer so-and-so?
I'm not gonna go to cops and be like, "What's your badge number?" if I don't need it.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. No one is gonna do that. It's.
I don't give a fuck what your badge number.
Then again,
so you're not gonna do that because random. I mean, and then you want to have a conversation with them. It's up to them to get it. But most of the times it be situations where they don't like something. They did something that they don't like, and they or the interaction with the police officer, the person was it too. I had an incident.
Are you on duty? Huh? Oh, you're auxiliary staff. That's never mind.
So correct me if I'm wrong,
you don't
officer, but as the actual officer here, I'm just curious. So like, when you pull someone over, are you not technically supposed to introduce yourself anyway? Like, oh, officer so and so with.
You don't need to. It's not. I mean,
you don't actually have to.
Half the time, it's a courtesy thing.
Yeah, it's more of officer discretion. Like you don't need to pronounce yourself, but it's more of a courtesy type of thing to where it's respectful.
You're building rapport.
Yeah. So like when I pull somebody over, my name's Senior Deputy Bobby Fisher with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Do you know why I'm pulling you over, or do you know why I stopped you? Like stuff like that. Like that's what I do.
So you in your SOPs, you're telling me it is not a requirement for you guys to do that?
To physically like if I pull somebody over, I need to physically let them know who I am. No. Not that I'm aware
of. Lord have mercy. You might. Okay.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
It honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you. It might be that it's a requirement, but I'm not too positive on that, so don't take my word on it.
Okay, that changes things a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't read my SOPs in like 4 months.
Sir, so. You don't glance on them on a regular basis.
No, I don't.
I mean, I don't.
On them on a regular basis.
Apparently, our preceptor things have changed. The freaking trainer stuff. They're like, we updated. Cool, I'm like, did anything major change? And they're like, no. I don't. I'm not reading it again.
SOPs. Yeah, I don't look over my main SOPs like on the daily. I mainly look over the FTO stuff, considering I'm an FTO. So I mean, that kinds of stuff. Like we teach stuff like that, but I mean, it's more of like a. Like there's a fine line between stuff like that. Like if you're being a fucking dickhead for no reason at all, you best give them your name and your badge number. Like that's your fucking fault if you're being a dick, not theirs.
You know what? Can I tell you this? So, with the way me and my ex-husband.
That's interesting though that you don't have to.
I was hired one time.
Supposedly.
While I was going to medical school, I was hired one time as a liaison, a community liaison between the public and the police, because what the police department wanted to do, they wanted to work on the image.
Yeah, there's one lie I really love.
Right, and they wanted to show the police in a different light, that we are here to preserve and to protect, but we're more than just our badges, and we're more than the guns we carry. We're human beings as well. So a lot of times I would schedule a lot of events that would bring the public and the PD together. That may be something that would be real interesting. I don't know. I mean, I know you guys may have events and stuff like that, but seeing cops more in the light of, with the regular populace, to show that, because unfortunately, a lot of times some people have
isn't there one coming up?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there
is.
Is
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Cars and Coffee for police on the 19th.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, we try our best to do stuff like that, but it's also like it's very dangerous.
Of course.
Because of the main factor, like, it's very dangerous because criminals here do not care. Like, if they're a cop hater, like they will have absolutely they don't value shit. They will have no problem shooting up 80 cops inside of one area. Like they don't care. If they get 3 of them, they won.
They just see it as an opportunity.
Do you guys have certain criminals listed or tagged for you guys?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have every time
we can actually see their tags.
Oh, we can.
So if like anybody specifically, like we have like gang affiliate tags, police hater, narcotics abuser, drug user, narcotics seller,
We can't see their
police
MDT
speeder, stuff like
tags,
that.
though.
Yeah, we can
So
just
stuff
see
like
the
that.
actual tags that they can add.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, let's say
Oh, I
like
see
I
what you're
arrest
saying.
somebody and they're involved in a gang and they're marked under the gang, but and they have like a gang tag, but they're not marked in the gang under the MDT. I'll put a tag on their profile stating that they're gang affiliated, and when I open it up,
Yeah.
it'll show it. And like, I can look up people under the police hater tag and stuff like that. That's why it's so dangerous to do like
That's
events like that, because
so interesting.
it's one of
that there's
those.
a police hater tab. I mean, there's a
Oh
police
my god!
hater
Yeah,
tag.
we have police hater, we have Google lawyer, we got all kinds of shit.
I believe that.
Because I fucking hate when people pull me I hate when people I'll be honest with you, like when I pull people over and they start going on about all these fucking laws and about all this shit, like I just let them go. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't be asked. Like, I don't want to deal with your shit today.
I love how my fucking client now has that tag, by the way.
Well,
No,
listen.
like I give people the police Google, or I give people the Google lawyer tag all the fucking time. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up and sit down and get your fucking ticket and go about your way. Like,
So you mean to tell me we don't have any good citizens here that know how to finesse and use they?
no.
Oh, I finesse all the time. That's how I get out of speeding
Honey,
ticket.
Well, I
honey,
mean, yeah. I mean, no, we got
honey.
some. Don't get me wrong, we have some, but then there's the others that are like just fucking stupid and don't know anything. They don't have common sense. Like,
Hey, I do the
they'll
basic
be
thing.
going on. Yeah, like
I'm just nice.
they'll go on about the most like random shit.
You know
One
what?
that I used to like using before I worked here was, I have a patient who's coding at the hospital. I need to get there right now. And they'll be like, all right, have a nice day. Have a good bye.
Oh my God! You know what I would do if I had situation with traffic or something like that? I would say something like, not a, well, you know, of course, they know me to say Mama Red, but it was like, do you know why I pulled you over? You know, you ran that stoplight. I said, what are you talking about, stoplight? It was green in mine. Or I say, not mine. That's, oh my God. When I say not mine, because, you know, I could technically see a little different than you. I got away with that. You know, one time, I'm going to tell you
Do you
how
know
I
what
got
the
my
easiest
ex-husband.
excuse we have, though?
What?
And I hate that it works all the time.
What?
Well, I work for the hospital.
Yeah,
Because you know how much leeway officers give just for you
'cause
being
they
an
know.
emergency...
Because we're
Because they're
colleagues,
like,
I guess.
no,
Makes
they've
sense.
told me why. They've told me exactly why they do it.
I mean, I've had officers give me a written warning when I was just dead to rights on like I could have been arrested for my speed, and they're just like, yeah, you know, just be careful going through that stop sign. I'm like, okay.
Like,
well,
apparently,
reason...
the reason I was given as to why officers do that is because it's like, well, one day you could save my life, and I don't want you to like sit there
That's
and be
exactly
like,
what it
well,
is. I say
and it's
that
like,
shit all the time.
yeah, but like the way I
shouldn't
guess
be the
I see it
case.
differently, because the way I see it, I'm like, yeah, but like, you really think I'm gonna let a ticket affect the way I
You'd be
work
surprised.
on
You'd
you?
be
because
amazed,
Look at it-
honey.
Yeah, look at it
You'd
this
be
way.
amazed.
it's
As
my
much as we
job to
say-
save you.
Yeah, but at the same time, their job can go any other way. In a different city, I gave a surgeon a ticket for $5,000 for blowing through like 9 different stop signs and like 3 different fucking red lights, going 120 miles an hour, and they fucked me up during surgery. Yeah, so.
But that's what I mean. At that point, it's medical malpractice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
you
at the
still
same
have
That's
to
why
time,
it's
follow
like-
medical
yeah, well, I don't want to
malpractice.
be the one tested on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's medical malpractice, I don't want to be the one to get practiced on.
Yeah,
If
I
you know what I'm
mean-
saying. So.
Fair.
As much as we want to say that that's never going to happen here, you'd be surprised. People hold grudges. I can still treat you and still make it as painful as possible if I really
Oh,
wanted
100%.
to.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
guess it's
I'm
just
not
because
saying I'm
like
gonna
I
do that,
personally
but-
wouldn't, because it's like,
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
that's a-
like if you're gonna give
Yeah,
me the
there's some
ticket,
fucked up
just
people
give
in
me
this world,
like
dude.
give me the ticket. Like,
Okay, now I do have to ask this question though.
Yeah, of course.
Because you wasn't here when we was having the conversation. You two wasn't
oh no.
about dating a police officer.
Oh no.
See, I have my own experience in where I'm from, but
Yeah, I got
here,
asked out by an officer.
but
yesterday.
here, what's it like? Is it horrible? Is it horrible
So
to date an
I'll
officer?
tell you this now.
Yes, sir.
I've been in 2 different relationships with 2 of them were not police officers, and it was the worst relationships I've ever been a part of in my life. One was extremely toxic. The other one was just not good. And I'll be honest with you, the one that I'm with now, I'm currently with a police officer and my supervisor, and I'm happy as I can possibly be. And I'll tell you the reason for that right now is because when you're dating somebody that's involved in law enforcement, they understand the risks.
I can
I
actually
don't know if
see.
it's
What the
even
frig?
supervised,
and they understand the risks, and they also know what can happen on duty, and they know what can, you know, what can go into practice of that. Where with someone that's just like a civilian, I'll be honest with you, people don't understand the dedication you have to put in to be a cop, and when you date a civilian, they automatically think you're putting your job above them. And that's one of the things that can be extremely confusing.
Which is why it's like situational, I guess. Like if it's a cop dating cop, they understand, but when it's pretty much anyone else,
You're dating your supervisor.
there's that prejudgment.
Wait, you're dating your supervisor, or you the supervisor of the one you dated?
No, I'm dating my supervisor, but the thing with that is,
Can you separate your job from personal?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So the thing with that is, right?
That's how like it's situational.
We don't do stuff on duty at all because she's a sergeant and I'm only a senior deputy, and she worked extremely hard to get to where she is, and we're not going to ruin that for doing stuff on duty. So I'll be honest with you, if she tells me to shut the fuck up and start screaming at me, I'm taking that she's screaming at me as a sergeant, not as my girlfriend. So I mean,
you know the difference.
Damn, it's like there's a difference. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Context matters.
100%. So, I mean,
this is why I said earlier, I'm like, context matters with everything.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just one of those things, you know? But I mean, like,
it's like, bro,
civilians don't understand. Like civilians, I'll be honest with you,
I'm not yelling at you as a
sometimes.
friend.
Like,
I'm yelling at you as a coworker.
And this kind of goes back to the Google lawyer shit. Pulled him over. He didn't have the Google lawyer tag. He's like, okay, we're gonna be fine. I pulled him over, and he's like, you're violating Tennessee v. Garner.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. So here's the thing, right? That makes no fucking sense because Tennessee v. Garner is a case law that allows officers to use deadly force upon a suspect that's fleeing and is basically like
it's completely irrelevant case law.
It's completely fucking irrelevant. Like Tennessee v. Garner is a case law that allows officers to use.
If you're gonna be a Google lawyer, at least do your research first.
Oh, it's traffic stop. This is what he yells when you pull him over.
Yeah. I literally didn't even get to the car, and he said, you're violating Tennessee v. Garner. I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit here and explain to you what that means, and you can think about this before I give you the Google lawyer tag. This is what it means, okay? Tennessee v. Garner is a case law that allows officers to use deadly force upon a felon fleeing suspect that is going to cause harm to officers or anybody involved in the pursuit, including civilians on the road. Officers have to use the absolute discretion of using deadly force against that suspect, and they can. Or bystanders. That's what that's for.
I think I know what they consider deadly now.
Which doesn't fucking make sense because I pulled you
over.
No,
I have a theory.
Stop sign, you know?
I have a theory. They think your presence alone is so threatening, it's deadly.
I don't even know.
You're talking about. Yeah, this is a sovereign citizen kind of power.
It's just like I'm just standing here. I didn't do anything. It's just like you're intimidating. It's just like that's deadly to me.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
Look, I don't understand people.
If you're stopping somebody about when they are in carriage or something along those lines, you are impeding in their constitutional rights.
Dude, it is ridiculous. Like people quote case laws like it's fucking it's
fruit. If I'm gonna quote a case law, I'm gonna at least try my best to make sure it makes sense.
Dude, it's terrible. Like people don't.
I need to ask for a ride
even if I'm wrong.
For the PD.
It's horrific, man. It's fucking horrific.
Just be on the ride along, and it's just like be on a ride along, and they try and pull that shit. And I'll just pull my megaphone out and just be like, "No, you were wrong."
Oh my god, you should have your megaphone too when you were.
I think you're wrong.
Oh my god, it is so fucking funny. Like it's ridiculous at the same time. So
I mean, you could be condescending about it. There's a way to be condescending about telling them they're wrong.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Instead of just saying outright, you're wrong. It's just like,
well, I told him straight up, and he was like he was so disrespectful to me, though. Like, as soon as I walked into the car, he's like, you're violating this right, you piece of shit, fat motherfucker. So, I was like, okay, bro, first of all, no, you don't. So, yes. He's a fucking dickhead, and So, so that happened.
I'm pretty sure Joey's seen this man with no shirt.
Piece of shit.
He's not
fat. And I'm like, okay, bro. So I sat down and talked to him. I was like, first of all, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, and I'm gonna explain to you what this means before I give you this Google lawyer tag, because it seems like you know everything about law when you have no idea what the fuck anything means. So I'll give him the Google lawyer tag, and I explained what it was. Like, it's just like people are so stupid. Like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they think they do, and it honest to God pisses me off. Like, yeah, I'm a cop, and I don't know every fucking law out there. You know, like, I mean, I should, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer and I don't know every fucking law out there.
Like, and they're like, oh my god, how do you not know that? How do you not... Bro, do you know how many fucking people I deal with on a day-to-day basis and I want to punch in the throat?
Always.
Like, it's crazy.
So, I've never had a run at, obviously, never do anything like here, but back home in the UK, similarly to the Constitution, I guess, is something known as the Magna Carta, right?
I know that Roman thing.
Yeah, well, not Roman, like early medieval kind of thing, right?
Why is this guy just pleading no contest to everything? Fuck's sake.
Bro, I'm not even going. You know what? I'm gonna go before we get involved in that conversation.
No contest is something.
Have a great day.
No contest is something you plead if you want to piss people off.
No, honestly, no. No contest is the easiest thing in the world. I'd rather you plead no contest than plead not guilty. Because then I need to do a pre-filing. I'm gonna go now before I get caught in this.
Bro,
bye.
No. So for context, this is the guy that
not guilty.
This is the guy that I represented when I was a defense lawyer, right before I came to the DA.
He's not going to get through it.
Be able to be his lawyer.
He's not going to get through the story.
And since then, I think he's pled no contest 4 times.
Oh, that's personal.
No, but it's not even just...
But isn't the thing with no contest is you literally have to pay the entire fine? It's just, you're basically just saying not guilty, though?
You're basically saying not guilty.
Like, not guilty, but I'll like, deal with the charges later.
You have to file an appeal, eventually.
But nobody ever does, I feel like.
We do have
No,
a
they
system now
do
in
get
place.
done. Yeah,
oh,
appeals
okay.
do get filed, yeah. I know when I used to work for the DOJ, it was, there was a couple of appeals.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, bless your heart for being a lawyer, a DA. Bless your heart. Period. Bless your heart. Because I could. Because the moment, like with me and my practice that I had, my private practice, that hopefully I eventually can do and work under Saha again. But, you have the professional side, and then it's the side that grew up in the projects that comes out. And see, I couldn't do that because after a while, I would just, I would, the gangster Mama Red would come out, and then I wouldn't be, they wouldn't be too happy. So to be professional in that regard, like that.
It's like, you wrong!
Idiots all day.
What?
Bless your heart.
It's like, yeah, you wrong!
I mean, here we deal with a few of
you
them,
mean
but
wrong?
pretty much, you catch them up and send them on their way so they can be assholes and idiots out in the street.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you have to deal with them on, oh gosh, bless
I only
your
ever
heart.
tried one case.
Did you just say bless my heart? How dare you?
Bless your heart.
No, how dare you can't say that to me. I know what that means.
Oh yes.
That's so mean.
No, you mean, I know what you said. You're referring to what we say in the South is, God, you have a blessed day.
It's the most condescending thing ever.
Yes, when we in the South,
everybody takes it as nice, but it's like no.
We're saying,
you think it means it doesn't mean anything nice at all.
Right. You say fuck you. We say it in the South. People don't catch it. And you have a blessed day.
That's why when you said bless your heart, I'm like, wow.
Now, that's also
you really just said that to us.
Probably take shelter.
What do you mean? We're in a building.
I know, but still.
To be fair, we're in a building with God knows how many glass windows.
Yeah.
Let's get in this hallway right here.
Just stand next to the window. Easy. Boom! Okay. So... do I do extra time? Do I? I mean, I didn't really stream roleplay yesterday, so I mean, it is a possibility to stream extra time. It is 100% a possibility to stream a little bit extra. A little bit. But at the same time, I'm not used to streaming extra time. Yeah, I got freaking Ava twice. Twice. She tried to use information. It was like, what do you know about that? You don't know anything about that. It's like I heard rumors. Okay, you know what? We might do an extra hour. So just give me some time to get something to eat, and I'll be back. We'll see if we can find some music. Also, yeah, yesterday's stream there was some issues. By the way, I just like to say there was issues apparently, which is unfortunate. But yeah, be right back.
I work so hard for everything. Don't wanna lose my time or my mind on the grind, but I want a better life for me. I do the things I hate to do, just to try to find my way to you. I see you in my mind all the time, visualize, and I hope that I can make it through. I gotta find my way out. I gotta find my way out. I gotta find my way out of everything that holds me down. I'll scream until my lungs give out. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. I gotta find my way out of everything that holds me down. Out of everything that holds me down. I wanna be a better me. I wrote a song called Destiny. When I'm in pain, don't let them see. Emotion is the enemy. Therapeutic chemistry. I strive to be a part of you. I wanna help the world get through. Sometimes I feel so small against it all. Don't know what to do. I just dream of ones and twos. I gotta find my way out. I gotta find my way out. I gotta find my way out of everything that holds me down. I'll scream until my lungs give out. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. I gotta find my way out of everything that holds me down.
I'll apologize. I realized the music was loud.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the black. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe. There's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. So tell me, oh, will you believe? So tell me, oh, will you believe? So tell me, oh, will you believe? And I want and need something that could challenge me. Build up all my calluses, push through all their callousness. Becoming reckless, I'm ambitious and I'm restless, yeah. Was an apprentice but possessed a different engine. So I asked a lot of questions and I learned a lot of lessons, yeah. Got different weapons and I worked on my direction, yeah. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain, we gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains, we don't hide from the pain. We take pride when we train, we don't rise up and change. Can't stop when I train like that. Got eyes on the prize when I make that bet. Got goals in my mind that I want real bad. So I work and strive to get all of that. Don't need any luck, my work pays off. Cause the more I work, the more I take off. I don't lack direction, I'm never lost. Always on play, never hit pause. And I teach classes on these things. Lessons came through lyrically, but now I think it's time to be professor of the finer things. To guide the next to try and be proactively trying things in the shadows quietly, building their own dynasty. We gon' hike through the flame.
Oh wow.
Die with a name. We gon' fight through the pain. We gon' rise up and change. We gon' strive to make gains. We don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train. We gon' rise up and change.
Oh no. Oh. Ah. Ah. Weird. I don't know what's going on. I was freaking out there for a second. That was scary.
Adley, oh!
Hello.
Change my shirt. The other one.
I might go up to the cafeteria and get something to eat.
Fair enough.
Yep. I'll be up there for a little bit, eating that.
Alrighty.
Hello, radio check.
I forgot to turn mine back on.
You're welcome for unintentionally reminding you.
I literally had just heard radio check on the way as you were walking through the door, so.
Understand.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money,
How's
crime,
things
fame,
been, man?
disease, a
I've
plague,
been out
we
of
all
the States
love to
for the
hate,
last
have to
2
play the
days.
game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on this is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be,
I mean, it's been good. You know, not much. I don't know if you were there for the whole Saha event thing.
Some of them, yeah. Yeah.
You know
I
what?
got really drunk at the bar. And I mean really drunk.
Before clocking on duty?
No, for the Star events thing.
Okay.
To answer your question, no. I am not AFA.
You're not what?
Apologies. I was sent a private thing.
Oh, I do apologize.
Even though I could have just been asked over radio.
Yeah, Ava, God. MDT much?
Now I might have to go check Unless someone else wants to go check if there's a medical student at the front lobby somewhere, because it says there's one clocked in, but I didn't see anything about anyone taking one. So, if someone could check that, that would be wonderful. Preferably a preceptor.
There isn't one at the front lobby. Who is it? Oh, it's Elena.
Oh, did someone say they were taking Elena?
She normally comes up to shadow me, but obviously normally she's here when she shadows me.
Is she shadowing you?
For the fact that I don't see her here, I don't know.
Because here's the thing. She is currently clocked in, but I didn't see anything related to her either being shadowed or taken in under the trainer stuff, so... If you can find her, can you sort that out with her, please and thank you, because I am currently eating.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, I don't mind them being around, but it's like, you can't clock in on duty. Try to be gentle with it, you know, you don't have to be all pissy or anything about it. It's just a friendly reminder because we saw she was on duty, but she didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't see anything about it.
She shadowed me before, so I got quite a good relationship with her.
It might just be a she may have seen you and then just assumed. But that's not how that works. She was brought in by Ranger Lopez to the debrief, but she will be told to go off duty afterwards.
She's at MRPD for the briefing, apparently.
I didn't even know we could join those briefings.
I didn't either.
This is news to me.
Well, we can join brief. How does a medical student know that before us?
Now I'm even more confused. Does that mean she's there by herself? And when I say by herself, I don't mean like there's no one around her. I mean there's no preceptors with her, which is concerning. Then again, I don't know how briefings work, if, like, that's how that works normally, because I've never been to a briefing personally, so... Oh, check the email chain, because I just noticed something about, she has something about that.
She just walked off as well.
Okay. She's probably told no.
She said she'll be here soon anyway.
Because, like, the thing is, it's always been medical students can't be on unless they're either shadowing someone or they are being trained by someone. And that's why it's like, I don't personally care if she's at the briefing, but as long as you know she's not on duty during it. But that's where it gets confusing, because technically you're allowed to be on duty during a briefing apparently, but not... as a medical student, you're not allowed to be on duty unless you're being shadowed or trained. So it's one of those weird situations.
Yeah, very much so. And how does a ducky find out that we can go to briefings before like any of us?
To be fair, I've never been really around when briefings happen, so I've never been told anything about them, so... It's the first time I was told, so...
Yeah, so the only reason she's here is because she's with Trooper Lopez. Or Ranger Lopez.
What I'll say to be safe
I don't
is...
think medical students should be able to go on duty just because they're not solo cleared.
So here's what I'll say as you know, as the highest one on duty right now. What I'll say for now is she's allowed to be at the briefing, just make sure she's not on duty and we're fine. If she wants to get shadowed once she comes back here, then that's up to any of the preceptors, pretty much. But if she's going to be at the briefing, just be sure she's not on duty during it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If there was a preceptor there, then I wouldn't care, because at least there's a preceptor there to keep an eye, but hey. We're going to err on the side of caution.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Here's my complicated answer for you. As you are currently not being shadowed or trained by anyone, since you are a medica, as you're currently not being shadowed or trained by anyone, you can be at the briefing if you please, but do not be on duty unless there is a preceptor there that that's my personal thought on it. I'm not even the head nurse, so. Well, tell me if anything interesting happens. I don't want to be impolite and be there, but also, like, you know, be eating in there.
What, at the briefing?
Yeah, if I want to be at a briefing, I'd rather show all my attention, you know? Not like a quarter of it.
Yeah. Until I get told otherwise, I'm playing it. I can't, you know, it's a law enforcement briefing. I'm not a law enforcement officer, so.
Well, so here's the thing. In the past, here's the thing. In the past, I know that medical personnel have been able to go to the briefings, but I don't know if it was specific briefings or not, but I'm pretty sure that medical staff are allowed to go to the briefings. But most of the things that are discussed during those briefings are not super duper relevant to medical staff. So, I mean, you can go, but none of the information is going to be really relevant to us, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
The only reason you're allowed there is because you're emergency services.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll just play it safe, and, you know, unless Callan tells me, you know, go to the briefing, I will probably...
Well, that's the thing. It's not enforced. You don't have to go to the meeting. Like, you don't ever have to go to the briefings. They've never been mandatory. They've always been kind of optional to us.
I guess if she's there with, was it Lopez she was there with?
I'm gonna be honest, I could care less that Lopez is there. I'm glad that you were there, Ava, if you're still on radio. Because at least that means there's someone that is not a medical student that at least can do somewhat of keep an eye on, just in case.
Yes, yeah. I'm guessing she's off radio at the moment.
And well, I put in a little thing in the email chain and nobody's said otherwise. I've even asked Callahan if that's the case with the medical students, but so far no response, but I guess we'll see within 24 hours probably.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah. Well, I'm technically... Did you know about my new ducky nest?
What?
So...
I didn't hear your question. That's why I said what.
Oh, sorry. I was saying I'm still, you know, like, I'm back to being a ducky again, but a different type of ducky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what, yeah, I guess I can come on shift. I haven't got to worry about having a preceptor here again.
I don't know, because technically aren't you a resident of some sort? Like now you're ducking under a different thing?
Yeah, I mean, I've not been... Because Chase told me to dress more business, you know, type.
Because, like, the way I see it, like, I don't see why you wouldn't be... If you've already went through the medical student stuff, then technically you're going into, like, ever so slightly different stuff. Like, you're specializing, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Then technically you have the training that a medical student has, so I'd say, like, you probably can do what staff nurses can do, but anything that, like, a physician or whatever would be able to do, you just can't do those things.
Yeah, aside from the 2 surgeries that I have done...
Put it this way, I trust you to be able to treat people if you've been through your medical student phase.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and be like, how dare you take advantage of the fact I'm a preceptor? How frickin' dare you?
Yeah, I know exactly. Oh no, I need to do the ducky dance again, and wait.
Well, if you think about it, right, like, technically, you've been through all the medical student stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you were a staff nurse, right?
I still am paid as a staff nurse, so...
Yeah, so as I said, technically you were a staff nurse, right?
Yeah.
And then, now, you're just specializing it, so it's the equivalent to you, like, basically just getting, like, further medical training, but you still have nurse training, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do nursing stuff.
Yeah, I just like the idea of just having to think about tagging people in that email chain again.
It's okay, I think, the ducky understood what it meant.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you read it. I'll just read it right here now, so then everybody can know if they're on radio. Essentially, what I said is, so they asked whether or not they can be on duty to join the briefing at MRPD. I said, so here's my complicated answer. Since you're medical students, as you're currently not being shadowed or trained by anyone, you can be at the briefing if you please, but do not be on duty unless there's a preceptor there that you're being trained by or you're shadowing. I say it's going to be like that until Callahan pretty much says that, but hey, that's only because I'm the one in charge right now, so.
Exactly. You are the most senior member of staff on duty at this time, so. You are technically the Director of Public Health?
I'm not the Director of Nursing. I have asked. I don't clock in enough, apparently. Yet when you look at the hours, I still have the most hours when it comes to all the nurses.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think mine has, because mine includes my med student one, but I'm sitting on 88 hours. I'm guessing
It's
you're
true,
in the
I do.
hundreds, like triple or quadruple digits.
Yeah, I'm totally at 100. I wish I was at 100. No, I'm at like 200 and something. I don't know if you're here the other day, but I have, like, out of hours when I have all the staff right now, I have, like, the third or fourth most amount of hours of everyone.
That's fair enough.
Just saying.
I'm going out for a schmuck anyway. I'll be in my head for a second whilst
Don't be in your head while you're smoking. Don't get distracted.
I'll be in my head, because spiritually in my head I tend to have a vape out the window when I'm having a smoke, so...
Okay. I hope you're not vaping at the hospital and getting high on duty.
No, it's not, it's nothing like, CBD or anything like that. It's just regular good old nicotine.
Good for you. I mean, bad for your health, but, you know, good for your mental health, I guess, in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I mean, spiritually, I actually gave up, you know, like, I have actually genuinely switched to stopping smoking, so, yeah. And I've been gradually reducing down my percentage of nicotine. And I'm like...
I would be clapping, but you can't hear me.
That's fine. I appreciate the sentiment. But yeah, right. I'm in my head for a second, so yeah, if you need anything, just...
It's like, I would be clapping, but you can't hear me. Okay, be right back. There we are. I'm half tempted to go to this briefing. Ready?
Go for it. You are the senior member of staff on duty.
Yeah, but that means I'm also of the mindset that I should be, you know, there should at least be one senior staff at the hospital.
Well, from the looks of things, there's a rescue going on with Angel 1 at the moment, so I'm guessing that's going to be something interesting.
I mean, it looks like Ava's back, so... It might be over? Question mark?
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yes, no, maybe? I might go for a potion. Yes, no, maybe. Ready? Ready? You saw nothing.
It's wet out there.
It's wet.
Yeah, it's wet.
I believe it.
Yeah. I got to start wearing a coat. Well, no, because Jay told me I can't wear a coat yet because I don't want to be mistaken as a doctor.
No. It's not you.
Yeah, besides, yeah, I dislike, it makes me feel like being a lawyer again.
Oh.
Which I'm kind of, yeah.
Only me and you are on duty now.
Yeah. Oh no. What
That's
happened
fine.
to, Southern, forget what her name is.
Mama Red?
Yeah, Red, that's, yeah.
No, it's Mama Red.
Mama
You
Red,
can't just call her Red,
yeah.
just because she has red hair.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that's the only reason I recognized who it was. She also has a very distinct voice.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I remember you.
There's that Southern Baptist, like, that Southern drawl. I can't really do that, voice.
You're embarrassing yourself.
What?
I said you're embarrassing yourself. Stop it.
I am. No. Malone might have a patient coming in.
Nice!
Yeah. Friend of mine has just texted me saying about bringing her friend in because she's not feeling well.
Oh?
Yeah. I'm gonna guess GSWs.
I'm gonna say bruises, because that's mostly what I deal with.
Oh, fair. Really? Because well, I mean, I've been out of state for the last 2 days, but the last couple of days when I've been on duty, we have had so many GSWs. Like, quite literally, I have run, in one shift, I actually ran out of bandages, antiseptic wipes, all that sort of stuff. All my time I have been here, I have never run out of that.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best accent. Ready? Hello. Did I do it right?
Hello. Yeah, you're great.
Like, oh my god, I'm like,
oh
totally.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh god, no, no. Okay, I'm going off duty now. Nope, not dealing with this. Nope.
You're here to, like, totally annoy me, like,
I'm here
oh
to make your life a living
I can literally walk home.
My life is, like, totally, like, a living hell right now.
God!
Like, OMG, you just, like, do not understand, like, how much...
Can I just say something respectfully?
What?
Respectfully, stop it.
I should stop following you, talking like this on the radio.
God, I didn't even realize you were following me. What the frig? Hello.
Wait, I don't know why I was talking to my radio then. Hello.
Hello.
You're right.
Elliot, this is my friend and she's not feeling well.
Okay, let's get you checked in. See what's wrong with you. Do you want to
There
just
should be a
come over?
paper.
Yeah.
There should be a paper on the desk. And then,
Just over here.
you know, gonna show your ID to them, gotta write their name, you know.
Oh no.
The works. There should be a pen there. Hopefully there was ink. I hope there was ink in the pen. They run. We have those. No, we have those like super cheap dollar store like things. So like they lose ink so quickly. It's terrible.
Yes, you have to have like a bunch just laying in the back for people to. Like,
Oh no, half the time if you're in the office space, all you hear, you know that noise?
I don't really remember what happened, but Selma does.
Like, you know that noise that people make when they have to hit a pen constantly against a hard surface? That's what you're constantly dealing with.
And what's with the tactical gear? Are you off to like Afghanistan or something? Are you just like, oh my god, you've just gotta like totally look like you're like not doing anything properly.
Okay, I'm going the other way.
we just like this this
No.
outfit. It's just you know.
No.
It's a good fit.
No.
Actually. I mean, do you think we look bad?
Hello. What is this?
I'm Alina.
You're. Wait. What? Wait a minute. Pretty sure I'm the one that said something to you earlier.
To me?
Yes.
Uh.
I said something to you in the email chain on that, and then you
Oh
said
yes,
yeah.
yes. I get it. I
Hello.
messed up. Oh, I hear someone I know.
Get some pep in your step, please.
It's kind of rude.
What? I didn't really hear anything. My hearing aids went a bit weird.
I went.
She's got old ears.
Yeah. Okay. So she was
Oh,
telling me
you
about
do?
how you've been doing yoga.
Oh
Hi.
yeah, I
Yeah.
do love yoga. Yeah.
No,
I can only
it's
suit
fine.
yours.
If it's actual gunshot wounds or stab wounds or anything, I do need to know. And you don't, obviously, feel free to tell me because I have patient-doctor confidentiality does apply here.
Oh.
Hello.
No, it's yoga. Stretches.
So on our friendship, was it definitely yoga?
My
Wait a
Was
minute. I
it
just realized something.
GSW related yoga?
It maybe.
Elliot Powers.
Extreme version of yoga.
I gotta see something.
It was a street version of yoga. Yeah.
Yeah, it
we
was an
can
extreme
call it
version
like
of
that.
yoga.
It was yeah.
Okay, cool. So looking at I'm just checking you through for these injuries.
No!
Might have been like a fist in the chest, kind of deal.
I hate life.
Fist in the chest kind of deal, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you have 2 ears or 4 ears?
Wait, what?
So
You have the
just
cat
gonna
ears
check
on the
here, just
top.
to make-
Do you have normal ears?
I hear very good.
She hears like a fox, yeah.
But those are cat ears.
She also shouts like a fox as well. Like when they sort of, like really late at night, she just goes, "Ray! Ray!"
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, I don't think that's actually how they sound, but like I get where you're going with
You're
it.
gonna have me checked in as like a psycho patient here instead, Elliot.
Okay, so looking at you, I can see that you've had some stitch work done, and this is done somewhat professionally. Did you have these treated by a doctor?
We love when people get
It was
treated
treated by like
so
a nurse.
Nurse, okay, cool.
Yeah. She may have had a doctor there. I was kind of passed out.
Okay, cool.
Intense yoga sesh.
Very intense.
That is a new form of yoga, I'm gonna have to say. It's just like yoga where you're being shut out.
I mean, I would say you should try it, but it's maybe
You know me. I'm already that. I'm already quite flexible, so I don't need to. Yeah. Wait, no, you've never seen me dance, have you?
Feel like
No.
I have.
No, you've only seen me drunk, so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And don't worry, by the way, just to clarify, I am not drunk. Just to reassure the patient here.
Good.
No,
they
he's.
don't let you be drunk on.
He's
duty,
just high.
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
high. Yeah.
No, you can't even be high on duty.
Yeah.
We can't be anything on duty.
Even be high on
No,
duty.
no. You know what? You know what we have to be. I heard the kids call it this. We have to be straight edge.
Oh.
I think that's the word.
cooler.
Like CM Punk?
Cooler.
No, because we have sanity.
How
dare you compare us to CM Punk?
I'm sorry. Hey, I don't like CM Punk either, right? I heard straight edge. I wasn't paying attention.
I love your pink feet. Thank you.
Is she done whinging on that bed yet?
I wasn't whinging.
Why are they local OCing? But keep in mind in this case.
That would explain it.
Don't you have like 10 of those? You'll be fine.
I mean, if it punctures something, I'm fucked.
No, so I'm just gonna set up a little. I've got some mobile imaging here, so I'm just gonna set that up. All right.
Wait, what are you sucking up?
Setting.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was.
Sorry, I know you always miss here when it's sucking is involved.
I'm not working at the hospital. I got confused.
What?
Hey, it's
I don't know.
sucking
Sounded
too.
like you said sucking.
Alina, can I
up
talk to you?
something.
Give me a second.
I don't know what kind of medical practice
Alina.
you've been to, Selma, but
Hey. And see, it's just easier. It's just easier to tell you over here instead of having to, you know, put another thing in the email chain. So the thing you have to remember though, because technically, I'm gonna forgive you this once. Like the thing is, even when you're shadowing someone, you still have to technically ask if you can shadow or be like trained. Yeah, it's not just an assumed thing.
Oh, no. I spoke to Powers.
Oh, you spoke to, so you're shadowing him right now? Okay. I'm
Yes,
just
yeah.
double checking because like.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not assuming that just because you guys are around that I can just show up. I wouldn't do that.
Let's just say people used to do that a lot, or back in the day, and it used to get on their nerves a lot.
Oh, I understand that. And don't worry.
That's why we're a lot stricter about it.
Oh, I get that. That's fair. No, I did speak to Powers. He's been really good because
Okay.
he's usually around more when I'm around, so I can at least learn from him in a sense. Even though he can't sign me off on anything.
Or no, not really. I could technically sign you off on things, but
It's okay. No pressure.
and to be
People
really
are
blunt,
around
I wish that person knew how to do things properly. But hey,
Oh, okay. Got you.
but I threw that one over the wall, so it's fine. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
I got you. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not here to presume anything or assume
No.
anything. I will ask first, I promise.
To be fair, he could have also said something over the radio, being like, "Oh yeah, I'm shadowing her," but hey, that's one of those wonderful situations of, well, that's not on you. Because in the end, well, you're still just a decade. We can't really blame you we can't really blame you for anything.
Right.
Not saying I won't, because I'm a little different than most other trainers. I will. If you fuck up enough, I'm gonna call you out for it. But hey, I'm not just gonna call you out for it. I'm at least gonna tell you what you could do better next time.
Right.
So don't worry. It's not like I'm just gonna be like, you're bad. Period.
Piece of shit. Go back to the pond.
I mean that's what this is. I can't really tell you to go back to the pond.
I guess that is.
This is.
That makes sense.
I mean, technically, this is the ocean. We're allowed to have sense of humor. When you deal with a lot of morbid cases, you learn that your sense of humor just... You tend to try to joke a lot more.
From the looks of things, you have definitely broken them, right?
Dog.
However...
I have a question, dog.
Yeah.
Well, unofficial dog, but you know that's besides... Is she alive?
Yes.
Wonderful! Okay, that's all I was wondering.
Yeah. She is in the same manner as a Schrodinger's cat. She's neither in the box nor outside of the box.
It sounds like a riddle, and I'm really confused.
I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm sorry.
Oh, so make me laugh.
No, sorry. Right. So, best thing
Laughing
we
is
can
good.
do-
It means your lungs are working.
Yeah, exactly. Laughing means you're not dead.
It's actually
Pain,
easy to
one-
tell if you have a cough also if you laugh. Because if you cough while you're laughing, then it means there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. And one of my sergeants always used to say, pain lets you know that you're still alive. So.
Because it means
what
you're
I'm
feeling
gonna
things.
do-
About it.
Yeah. What I'm going to do here is just, I'm going to basically immobilize these as best as possible. Alright? So we're going to wrap them up. Try and get this nice and, because as far as I can see, this doesn't need any surgical intervention.
I remember
Alright?
when you used to be a ducky and now look at you, you've grown so much.
I mean, I just
Yeah.
want to say she's in a lot of pain. Hold on.
Yeah. And to be fair, I can understand that. So let me... I'm going to give you some...
I'm about to say.
I can come if you need me.
Tramadol. Alright, because that is going to be a lot, yeah.
Whoa.
So there we go.
Does it feel good?
But by the way,
I mean, does it feel
Now,
better?
don't make this a habit, right? Don't make this a habit. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be shooting you guys up for anything just when you want to. I have genuinely had somebody go, oh, I want some tramadol, bring a friend in and go, I want some tramadol as well. So they went outside and hit they got their mate to hit them over the head with a crowbar.
Oh yeah, I was there. What?
Yes, yeah. Now, feasibly, I would have said you are just trying to score meds from me. However, she had blunt force trauma to her face. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Her name was Selma. No, it's okay.
I knew that you would say that.
I'm joking.
No.
I'm messing with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so.
I'm breaking a wall.
Let's get these nice and wrapped up.
I'm hey,
so you should
I'm
be
gonna
following
call
the
someone
big
out.
guy right now. Yeah?
What'd you say?
Okay, so I'm going to try and do this without moving you as much as possible, right? But obviously I am going to have to move you a little bit, okay?
Oh my lord, that was scary.
I'm sorry.
She is very scary.
You just flew out. You literally just appeared out of nowhere.
I'm sorry.
Like you just ran that quickly. Hello, what happened?
I got stabbed.
Where?
I don't know.
Wait, you got stabbed and you don't even know where? Were you stabbed in the back?
No, he stabbed me in the front.
In the chest?
Yeah.
Oh, please don't say in the dick. That would suck.
If he stabbed me in my dick, I'm gonna literally shoot him.
Allegedly, remember, allegedly.
No.
not allegedly.
Not even allegedly at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah.
You stabbed me in the dick, there's no allegedly anymore.
There's no
Okay, so...
I'm pretty sure he got me once in the stomach and once in the vest.
Okay.
Now, with these extreme yoga
Okay, let's
wounds,
take a look.
on your chest, right? If you start noticing that they are
Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. I see.
abnormally
That's.
red, itchy,
It wasn't in the dick, so that's a good thing.
discharge
Yeah,
from,
good.
I know it's
Good
gonna
for
sound-
him.
sounds gross,
Well,
but
you
it
missed
can
his dick,
happen.
so that's a good thing.
Obviously,
That's
that means
well.
that
On
they are
the plus side, it doesn't really matter if you got stabbed there anyway. It just means you would have a higher
doctor
voice.
said you missed his
and
dick, so-
yeah.
Please don't, I already got one that's high enough.
But the reason why the rib
No comment.
is to stop any worse.
Okay, so you also got a couple bruises. I'll clean those up for you, and then we'll
And you
yeah.
kind of need those to live. That's what I learned in my medical training.
Did he leave the knife in? I'm trying to
bruises are
see.
from when I fell.
Trying to see if he left the knife in. Or did he do the classic in and out?
In and out.
Oh!
You know when you
Damn
want
it.
the alcohol to hit more and it like
Terrible.
It gives you that like woozy head feeling.
It's okay. You'll probably have to treat him here in about 15 minutes.
This is showing my age.
What?
I can
What?
remember back when you could actually smoke.
Gotta talk about that.
We're not doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me more about that. Why would he be coming here?
I was young back then, but I'm
I don't know.
18,
I just listen, man. I just want to eat my tacos in peace.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Now I feel
Making sure you know you're not saying you're gonna do things that are illegal.
No, I'm an upstanding citizen. I would never.
So
What
these
wonderful.
are wrapped up as best possible, okay?
Okay, we're gonna clean up these bruises. I got you all wrapped up as well while we were talking.
What I would suggest. Thank you.
I feel like I tell you when I'm cleaning up the blood and all that stuff, it makes it hurt more because you're aware of me doing it.
Try and cut down a little bit because
I like the distraction approach.
laughing, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's a wonderful approach. It works for everyone. And then there's people that actually want to watch. Those people are crazy.
Get you into a back.
No, please, God.
The amount of people I've given needles to, and they're just like, I'm like, do you want to look away? Do you?
Yes, I know
and
that
there's been
feeling.
people that
No.
are just like, I want to watch.
I don't want. No, don't even tell me you're sticking me with a needle. I can't even know.
It's okay. I didn't have to stick you with any needles.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Does it still hurt around where you were stabbed? You need any ibuprofen or no?
I'm feeling better.
You're feeling better? That's wonderful. Now, I need something from you, other than not to get stabbed again.
But yeah, I stumbled up to
What's your name?
and asked for a number. So.
Tio Serrano.
Yeah.
7850.
Yeah, I genuinely did.
Yeah, that's true.
Tio Serrano, you said? Wow, there's a car brand named that.
I am a lawyer as well, yeah.
Pretty sure. No, it's not a car brand. There's a car called the Serrano, isn't there?
Yes, I believe so. It's an SUV.
Who came first? You were the car.
So I have.
I'm assuming the car. I'm not sure.
I have got
Okay,
my,
fair
my
answer.
medical training from the army.
Okay, I got you. Wonderful. Hey, out of curiosity, do you want to do a blood test type?
I have done.
I mean, a blood type test?
So Selma actually.
Because we don't actually have your blood on record.
I've had enough blood taken me for one day when you stabbed me. So can I do it a different day?
Yeah, you can do it a
Me
different
dressed
day.
in pink scrubs.
You were.
That would be much appreciated if you just do
well,
it a
that was
different day.
Yeah. We don't have to do it
Yeah, we
today.
call them duck.
It was just a question. I just noticed that your blood type wasn't on
No, we're
record,
almost
so.
finished here.
But
I tell you what, I'll go back to where I got stabbed and take some off the ground, and I'll mail it to you.
You should be able to try and set up for me.
That's not how that
But
works.
obviously, take it
Because
nice and slow.
the blood will have like particulates of the ground and
I'll
all
be
that,
there in
that
just a minute,
won't
I
come back
promise.
great.
And
Shut
I
the
also
fuck up,
like your
fat.
tattoos.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
That's alright. If you ever need
Wow.
anything done, look for Easy Ink.
I know you weren't yelling at me though. That's the thing.
No.
I'm understanding.
He just misses me, okay?
Oh, that's an interesting relationship you two have.
Who? Me and him?
No, no, him.
No.
The one
We're
that I
not.
told
We're
to
not
shut the fuck up.
together.
Oh, okay. Now I'm
I'm married.
okay.
I'm married.
That's my mom.
I have got.
Oh.
I'm actually because I work for Easy Ink. I'm a
Yeah, I'm just not gonna ask any more questions.
That's
They always say
probably the
don't.
best.
They always say don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. I'm gonna stick with that policy.
Why did it just
Perfect.
get really weird?
I think I've got my right hand.
Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
about it, I think.
Can I leave now?
On my face, but I'm not
Yeah.
confident.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Get
leave now.
Not
Thank
a
you.
gang has teardrops, you know.
Yeah, we're out.
Oh, no.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
good day,
much.
sir.
Teardrops from
Bye.
me.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, I got punched in the
No,
head,
but
and
I
now
got
I've been
drunk and
having
someone
like
were,
a
tattooed
throbbing
me.
pain in my head ever since. I was initially dizzy, but I'm
No,
not dizzy
Never
anymore.
happened. I'm joking.
Okay.
No, I did have the
So you said you
pencil-
got punched in the head?
pencil and compass
Yeah.
when I was
Okay.
in school, but that's
Do you
Just
have like a
kinda
headache?
quietly walked into a room and someone didn't notice I was there, and I think I startled them, so they accidentally hit me.
surprised that
Do you have ibuprofen or no?
Yeah, an ibuprofen would work, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let's just take a check to see if you have any kind of. Oh yeah, you have a bit of a bruise, but we'll also give you some ibuprofen.
And can you just confirm the name?
I just clean that up for you.
Thank you.
Coming up to your
And then I'm gonna show you where the pharmacy is, so you can get a first aid kit, so you never have to come here again for headaches.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry,
Thank you.
I didn't tell anybody.
You know, unless it's a
Feels
severe
much
headache.
better.
Yeah, well, I didn't even give you the medicine yet. There you go.
Okay, miss my right.
Also, here's a cup of water so you can swallow the pill.
Oh my god, yes, the pain is gone.
Okay, so come with me. I'm gonna show you something.
So obviously follow the instructions on the box.
Now, it might seem expensive, but I'm gonna tell you, it's the better of the deals instead of just purchasing everything individually.
Okay. Can I use it multiple times or just once?
You will have to get refills of certain things, but there's a lot of things like if you get if you fall off your bike or something and you get a couple bruises, like if they're minor bruises, they're not like nothing super duper major. You can pretty much treat those, and you don't ever have to come to the hospital for those things. Because I'm gonna be honest, the amount of people that come in for things you could get, for things you can get from a first aid kit, it's kind of crazy.
Okay, cool. It's
So
good
if we
to know.
Yeah, so if we come over
My
talk to this
second day in
guy,
the city.
if we talk to this guy, you can see he has a you'll see he has like a first aid kit that should come with some ibuprofen. Not sure if it comes with tweezers, but it should come with the essentials. Yeah, so it'll treat it's a first aid kit. Like, every household first aid kit. Treat pretty much minor things. If you've been stabbed or shot or anything, yeah, you'd still have to come to the hospital for things like that. But for things like falling off a bike, you get a scrape or something, depending on how severe it is, yeah, you should be able to get that all done on your own.
Okay, perfect. For some reason, I can't see it.
What do you mean you can't see it? You can't see the first aid kit?
Like, I can't look at the stuff. Yeah. Am I supposed to flex E?
I believe if you look at his tablet, if you get what I mean. It should be the same way you get into your backpack, if that makes sense.
Oh, I see.
You just have to look at his inventory.
So the first aid kit, the one that's $50.
It'll be like green, or something.
Got the green one, yeah. Okay. I just get one of those and that's it.
Yep, and then pretty much you just keep that around with you, and if you ever need to refill it, then you just come back here and you just refill it with whatever you need to refill it with. Don't be greedy though.
Okay, perfect. Alright, no worries. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You stay safe. Hopefully that helps.
You too. It does.
See, I can be nice. I'm gonna get back into the hospital because it's been raining all day.
Yeah.
I like first aid kits, bro. First aid kit. We love first aid kits.
What's called a resident.
You're still here? Goddamn.
Still here, yeah.
Hey, we're liking it here, okay?
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Now, would you like some Jello?
They're safe here. Ow.
Would you
Did
like
you just meow?
What? Why
Just-
are you wearing
It's Selma.
ears?
What do you expect?
I've lost you
Right.
the cat ears.
I will get you some Jello. 1 second.
Jello?
You do
I
kind
want this one though before we go.
of look similar.
The real one. Okay.
I don't want to hug. Don't hug me. How dare you try to hug me?
Oh, you. That was not for you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Nope, sorry.
I didn't even consent to a hug.
Wait, well, I need to get off the bed, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hop on down. Yeah, just take it nice and easy, alright?
Don't surrender. He's not that scary.
Ow.
He's probably the least scary of every one of us.
Oh my god, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
That
but
can be scary.
no,
That can be scary.
you're not.
This
it's
is the best day
it's the
ever.
accent. It makes you less intimidating.
Got some orange jelly.
What do you mean it makes me
But
less
you get
intimidating?
orange
It makes you
jelly.
less intimidating.
Yeah.
Selma, hold your
It's
hand
like going to a
down.
dentist.
I feel like if you were to do anything to me, it would be being stabbed, not being shot. That's why you're less intimidating.
Nom nom.
What? I can be intimidating if I want to be.
Give us your intimidating
do your-
voice. What's
yeah,
what's your
yeah, I was just
intimidating
saying-
voice?
Okay, good. Yeah, do it.
Go on.
I'm not performing on the no.
Come on. Wow.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to get stabbed.
Achoo!
See, I get a stabbing feeling from him, not a shitty feeling.
Scary.
It's scary enough to be like, I don't want to be in an alley with that man, but at the same time, like, I'd be okay with being in an open street. You know, there's levels of intimidation.
Yes, yeah. True.
You're intimidating enough to be like, oh, okay, I don't want to go down an alley with this man.
I don't want to go down
I
an alley
mean,
with
yeah,
this man.
nobody really wants to go down an alleyway with me because that's, I mean, one, we don't really have alleyways back in the, or at least where I'm from anyway. Everyone's more posh, but,
Oh, Carolina.
Okay, that was... Right, you got there, but
What?
not having
Yeah.
alleyways is definitely not
yes,
true.
yeah, but obviously if you were to go down an alleyway, you know, like, back home anyway, it would probably be for more gentleman on gentleman action than any kind of...
Gentleman on
Is that kind
Yeah.
of place, huh?
Yeah. The place
okay.
where the place where I lived was what it was kind of like. It wasn't. I mean, Brighton is obviously the sort of.
Oh.
Is
okay,
it?
that makes
Okay,
sense.
I'm gonna turn
But
it
no,
off.
I'm
It's been acting
from,
weird today. I think it.
Bournemouth.
I
which is kind of
think
its own,
it's because I'm
like, rival to
using
Brighton.
the ray
So
tracing
obviously, quite
filter,
a lot of the time there was.
and it's making it
you know,
weird.
Gentleman on gentleman action going on in.
Why do
like,
we call it
public
gentleman on
places.
gentleman action?
Gentleman on gentleman. Well, because I'm trying
It
to.
sounds
be...
like a porn category.
It sounds sus.
Well, for like really posh.
It does.
Yeah, porn.
Hey,
It does.
gentleman on gentleman action.
Yeah.
Say
I was just trying to be. I was trying to be like. I didn't necessarily. I mean, I know Selma doesn't get offended, but obviously I didn't want to offend my patient or anybody else. Yeah. I don't necessarily know, but
I have bad news
also,
though for
I
you,
thought
Angel.
that the idea of calling it gentleman on gentleman was kind of funny. So
I would love to discuss
Well-
porn all day, but it's like my cat ears
don't.
can hear something, and then
No.
we kind of have to get going.
well,
No.
that's more than
I don't want to be here. He said gentleman on gentleman, and people made it weird. I don't want to be here. I'm actually gonna get off duty anyway because I want an extra hour. You know, people can't really complain. I want an extra hour than normal. But no, you know what I think it is that's causing that issue? This. The ray tracing. It freaks out whenever I do the ray tracing, but at the same time, like, bruh, it makes the lights so much better. But I think I can. I think I have a fix. I know how I can fix it. I think. Maybe. Possibly.
Oh.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it was my buzzer.
your buzzer.
Yeah.
What the no.
What the hell is that?
I just walked. No. Why? I can't walk anywhere.
You can't go back.
I just wanted to tell you guys I was getting off duty and you had to make it weird. You know, I'm gonna just do a run by. You know, it's like a drive by but running. Okay, bye.
Hey, Joey.
No, it defeats the purpose of a run by.
Come back, get buzzed.
What?
Buzz, buzz.
You're lucky I follow the law. I was half tempted to clock you there.
Yeah, I mean you can do. Other people have plenty of time.
Well, I don't want cops to arrive.
I'm not grass.
No, you probably touch more than I do.
What?
Oh my god.
Wow, yes. Yeah, that is probably true.
I'm not even offended by that.
Right. Right. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to write this report up.
One.
Okay, we have a patient then.
Two.
Hello.
3. You've already failed.
Are you clocking off, Joey?
Yes, I am. As I said with my run by.
Alright.
I said okay, bye.
Good night.
I'm gonna bring my medical supplies home. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Who do you think I am, Knox? Who do you think Joey is? Goddamn Knox. Hell no. I don't leave the radio, by the way, until I exit the hospital. So, yeah. It's like you can't say anything about me. Apparently we were driving around for the longest time with like an invalid ID. So that was funny. Boing, 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 boing. I've screwed up the order. I hate myself now. I hate that I just did that. But yeah, we're gonna put everything away. We're gonna go home because the amount of times we've slept at the goddamn hospital this past God knows how long. I mean, I can't do that. It goes completely against the whole concept that I usually go for. It goes completely against the concept. I wonder if it was like why it was freaking out. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I can fix that though. But here's what we're going to do, okay? Bruh. I'm gonna get going, guys. Thank you for watching this stream. Make sure you go down below and click that subscribe and click that goddamn like button. I would appreciate it. I don't know. I tried rapping to that. It was interesting. It didn't go too well. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.